Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video I would like to talk about the mobility aids that I use and need to help with everyday tasks and just in life in general. Now the things that I need may or may not help you. If they do help you, then that's fantastic. But don't use anything that may not help you. There is one thing that I have that it helps me but not enough. But I will show you that in the video. I'll just discuss it a little bit. Most of the things I've got from my occupational therapist through the social worker and the occupational therapist that I had when I was going through CBT therapy, and a hand therapist, which are very unique to me as my fingers are so small. But yeah, keep watching if you want to see more of what I use. And yeah, and what I'm going to start with right now is the things that I had made especially for my fingers. I'm unable to use this hand, in case you want to know why. You don't know why. I had a joint fusion from my wrist to my second finger, and due to the nature of ADS, ehlers-danlos syndrome, it made my fingers on the hand swell up like they've never seen swelling before. And you know, straight after they let you to do exercises in the hand therapy department at the hospital. It was at Wrightington Hospital in Wigan, and due to the swelling I wasn't able to do any of the exercises because I literally couldn't move my fingers. I was kept in extra a couple of days because we were really worried, and they were reluctant to let me go home, but they only let me go home because the ward was shut in and they didn't want to move me to another ward where they don't specialise in upper limb surgery. So I went home eventually, and the district nurses came out and they had little sleeves, like little socks made from the fingers to help with the swelling. And about a month later they finally started to go back to normal, and by then when I went back to Wigan it was too late for me to do any exercises. The use of the tendons had gone, and by that point my knuckles, I decided to dislocate, which as if it wasn't enough going through the surgery and the swelling and the healing, because when I went through having the stitches out, I still feel to this day that they were too early in taking them out, because normally they slide out when they're ready to come out, and she literally was pulling and tugging, and I was just in a right mess anyway. I said, you know, they were obviously not ready, but they weren't listening to me because I was just a patient. Anyway, yeah, so I had a joint fusion, which that's a whole different story. So it's just this hand mainly now that I use, and due to the ehlers-danlos syndrome my joints are very lax and bendy, like see me, I go right back. I used to be, my hands are not as flexible as they used to be, but they used to be able to twist my hands and my feet right round. And at our local hospital, because the usual splints that they have for people's fingers and hands, they're all way too big, because look at the size of my fingers, they're so small and thin. So they made these, and I can't remember what they're made out of, but they moulded them to my fingers. No, I can't remember because it's been a while actually since I wore these. I think, yeah, that one is for that one, and that's just good. like that. And the rest go like that. And I've got a little one. The size of that is tiny. That is for, I think that one is for a little one, I think. Because obviously I've got little hands. So that one goes, whoop. Yeah, so I actually struggled to put them on properly, hence why that sprung off. But do you get the gist of what I'm talking about? They're supposed to go on much tighter. Like I say, I'm not very good at using my left hand anymore. So then with me especially, that bit is just like a, I'm not sure it's like a neoprene, but they've got Velcro. They put Velcro on the backs of these so that they could just, and then to stop my fingers from bending back so much. So they're great if I went to have my nails done. I actually forgot about them last time I went actually, which might have been a great help. Yeah, so they were just a local OT hand therapist at my local hospital. So they're quite comfy as long as they're not too tight, because then they do thingy. But this is my walking frame that I use, and I use this all the time when I'm at home. I'm very lucky that I live in a bungalow, so it's all on one level, and we have the car that's parked right outside the door pretty much. And yeah, so this frame I just got it from the physiotherapy department at the hospital. It's on the lowest setting because I'm dinky. And this black storage pouch thing doesn't come with it, I'm afraid. And hi! Buy that separately. This is a block step that I use for both getting in the bath and bed and out again. It's weighted down and you can stack them up as high as you want or as low as you want. This is the bath stool that I use in the bath. I have a corner bath, so unfortunately they're unable to provide a suitable seat that goes up and down. But this is making do, as it's got the suction things on the bottom. At least it alleviates me from the bottom, so it's a bit more comfortable than sitting on the floor of the bath. And this is a newish device. I got it in my local indoor market. You get them in black or white. And this is a little clip at the end here that you can angle whatever you want. And you can put your phone in. And when I'm in bed and I can't sleep, I'll watch or listen to music, activate my phone. And this is the mattress alleviator that goes up and down at my pillow end, sits me up and lies me down when I need to. And those are my cute little zebra teddies and the little normal teddy that I got given to me when I was in hospital. Please excuse the lighting, it's a bit odd in this particular clip. I got this from the social worker, occupational therapy department. And here I am showing you my makeup brushes that I got given to me for Christmas. They were from New Look actually, but I think a lot of places sell these kind of brushes now. And for me, they're really helpful. You know, easy for me to grip, and I don't have to grip my hand right round. I can just hold them straight in my hand and do my makeup. Like these ones, I wish you had more, like so you could do your eyeshadows and everything else as well. But there's only 4 in the set. But yeah, they're really, really good, as you can see. They're nice and light. And they make it so much more easier because it saves time. Because obviously when you're gripping things, it takes longer to grip things and to do things when you struggle to grip. But these just make it that much easier and more comfortable as well, which I think is just as important as practicality. So I'd definitely recommend these if you like to wear makeup. And see, this is a clip taken from another video, and if you're subscribed to my channel, you may have seen in a video for this. This is a plastic beaker container drink thing. The lid just comes off, as you can see. I've actually got a smaller one today because this was quite big, but it's much easier for me to hold. They're lighter, and with the lid they don't spill anywhere, and they always have a straw because not everyone has straws, but this does. And this is just from Power Stretcher, but you can get them in other places too. And this is my wheelchair. Now that's all what I'm going to show you. I think I've shown you everything that I need and use. If there's anything that you have that might help me, then please feel free to let me know what you have and see what you have. Sorry about that. That was my cat. Jumping on my windowsill. Yeah, and if there's anything I have that might help you, then just let me know and I'll let you know where to get them from exactly. I hope that this has been useful for you, helpful, and gives you a good insight into making things more accessible for when things aren't accessible. Last thing I will say is that I'm very fortunate that I have my mum and dad who I live with, and they help me with a lot as well, like hanging clothes and putting clothes high up and lifting things and cutting things, which I struggle with. I can't do. So I thank them that I have them, and if I haven't got them, then I have my support worker or my sister and the rest of my family and my friends who can help along the way as well. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care. Bye.